didn't know you were there. Well, it's springtime. Time to clean up. I bet you didn't know I was a raking master. Raking? That's really bad humor. But I suppose it's time for music talk. I've got a little story for you. Yeah, let's go for a walk. Hey, Chippy. Hey, you want to go for a walk? Huh? You a good girl? You want to go for a walk? Huh? Oh, you're such a good doggy. I'm gonna tell a story on Music Talk. All right? Okay. Okay. Chippy, let's go for a walk. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh, doggy. Are you ready? Come on, let's go for a walk. Hey there. I just want to take a little walk with Chippy and tell you a story. When I was in my 30s, I worked in the footwear industry, quality control, and I took like 6 or 7 trips a year to Fuzhou, China. And of course I'm a musician also, so first thing that I wanted to do is go to a music store. So when I went to a music store, I was really taken back by all the musical instruments that, wow, I had no idea what they were. And so anyways, there were pipes, erhus, guchen, shao, dizi, all sorts of instruments that to this day I don't even know if I'm pronouncing those right. So come on, Chippy, let's go. Let's go. So anyways, one of the trips, I think almost every trip I went there and I bought a new instrument. This way, Chippy. And one of the trips I bought a pipa, which is a 4-stringed instrument that sits kind of upright on your lap, and it's got a great sound to it. And so we went to the guys wanted to take me to a tea house. They said, we want to bring you to a tea house, and could you bring that pipa with you? I was like, okay. And I just bought it, so I really didn't know how to play it. I do play guitar, so I could kind of wing it, So that's what I did. I brought it there, and when I got to the tea house, there were hundreds of people there, and tables everywhere. This big, beautiful tea house in Fuzhou. And everybody was playing cards or Chinese games. And you could order all these different varieties of tea that they had. And I don't really remember alcohol being served. I don't know. But really interesting. Different type of nightlife, you might say. So there was a girl on stage, and she was playing the guchen, a 21-string, kind of like the koto from Japan. And so they asked me to get up on stage And so I did. I get up on stage with her. When I get up on stage, she asked me if what are you doing, Chippy? Come on, get out of there. She asked me if I'd like to read on in the music book that she had. Much to my surprise, when I looked at the music book, it was written differently, like how we read music with the staff, the treble clef, the bass clef. Nope, no. Hold on. It was written differently, and not that I was gonna read the music anyways, but I said no. I had no idea that they read music differently, especially, the traditional music. Traditional Chinese music is written differently. And so I just improvised. I told her, just go ahead and play whatever you're gonna play, and I'll just improvise. And so that's what we did. We played like 4 songs, and then the audience was very receptive. They clapped after every song and made me feel very welcome. It was a good time, a good time in my life. And well, that being said, the other thing I like to do is I'd like to discover new music over there. And I used to go to music stores, CD stores, and also watch what they had over there, VTV, music television. And this was back in the 90s. I discovered Coco Lee, and she was great. She had great music videos, and I ended up collecting all her CDs, and I kind of secretly in love. But anyways, so you can check out her music videos. They're on YouTube. And she was as big as Madonna or Mariah Carey in Asia. She was huge. She was on billboards and magazines. Everywhere you looked, Coco Lee was everywhere. And she tried to make a go at it in America. She made an album in English. It was pretty good, but it wasn't quite the same, her albums that were in Mandarin, a lot of the music was made with real instruments, which I like a lot. And it was dance music that was mixed with kind of an Asian, traditional Asian type of sound, mixed with pop and rap, and it was really interesting music. So I recommend, if you do check her out, I recommend that you listen to the stuff that's in Mandarin, because I found it to be a little bit more interesting. And also, little did I know that Coco Lee was actually from San Francisco. She was an American girl. I didn't know that, because when I saw her on TV over there, she spoke, fluent Mandarin. And I believe she also sings in different other, like Cantonese, I believe. So There's also a sad part of her life was that she had to have an operation done on her legs, and you know, she's had a problem with her legs since she was young. And so later in her career, like I think she was in the late 30s, they recommended that she get this operation done. And, keep in mind that she was an outstanding dancer. Just like Madonna. She's really good. So evidently after the operation, she really gave it some time, and she couldn't walk very good, which is going to be very depressing. And also she was having some problems with her marriage, I guess, and she ended up, committing suicide, which I was heartbroken. Such is life, huh? So, I'm gonna go into the studio. I have a picture of it there on my wall right above where I create music. Let me show you. So there she is. That's Coco Lee. That's autographed. Which I didn't meet her, I just bought this picture. But there she is. Also I wanted to mention that I'm also an artist you can find me on any of the streaming platforms, Pandora, Spotify, under my name, Rodney Johnson. And one of the songs that I have, that I wrote, is called Song for Coco. And it's just, the song's about, my feelings of how things went down with her. And anyways, if you get some time, check out Coco Lee. Check out her YouTube. And if you have time, check out my song, Rodney Johnson, Song for Coco. You might like it. This is Music Talk. I'm Rodney Johnson. Have a great day. Bye.